Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you not one, but two different Diggersby teams. Now, Diggersby is the bunny that everyone forgot about ever since, it came out in Generation 6. Does have huge power, does have Life Orb, can do things in Dynamax, and the reason we have two teams is because both Sjoerdjje, I hope I'm saying that name right, please, there's just so many J's in that name, you'll see it later when you see the rental code, and Duraludex decided to both build a team together. And they came up with two different outcomes. One thinks that Calyrex-Shadow is better on the team. The other thinks that Ogre is better on the team. So we're going to have both of them in today's video. So this is going to go a little differently. And I guess I should explain this to you guys. What we're going to be doing is 2 battles each team. Usually we do 3 battles in an episode. Today we're going to do 4, 2 battles each team. And then after the 2 battles, I'll show you guys the rental code. So you're going to get a rental code in the middle of the video and a rental code at the end of the video. So just stick around and watch both teams. Don't just like watch the first team, just be like, okay, this is good enough, because I actually do want to see which does better, at least in my hands, right? So if you're excited to see Diggersby here on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Let's get on to today's battles. Okay, we're gonna start the day with the Calyrex-Shadow and Diggersby team. Interesting that we do see that they have a Regigigas, Kyogre, Calyrex-Shadow team. Yikes. And their team goes really, really fast. We do have Whimsicott, though, which could do something for us. And I think facing against their team and seeing that, hey, they might just lead with Regigigas and Prosper, I mean, it means we have options. So I'm ready to go into Diggersby and Whimsicott. Calyrex is really nice with Diggersby because we can switch into fighting moves and we can switch into normal moves specifically from that Regigigas. And I think last should be the Zacian, just because Zacian is the best back Pokemon in the whole game, right? If you see a team that has a Zacian on it, 9 out of 10 times that Zacian will be in the back, right? Can we all agree that 9 out of 10 times Zacian will be there? Let's see what my points has to bring. Regigigas has been my new hatred of the month, and I'm specifically running like Helping Hand boosted Behemoth Blades in order to deal with it in most of my teams. But anyway, looks like here we are, the Gigas and the Wheeze. Honestly, not the end of the world. Kind of content with this, and I do have and there is a secret strat on this. Yeah, I think we just max strike Gigas for now, because they always protect. Oh, no, they're going to Willow me. Well, if they are going to Willow me, we just max strike them. Right? Problem solved? Question mark. They get rid of my Prankster, but we should still be faster than everything on the field here, so that's fine. What was I saying? About, oh, there's a secret strat on my Calyrex with Ally Switch. So that actually might come in handy in this battle specifically. It definitely comes in handy with, like, normal types and fighting types. They're going to Dynamax first, which does reveal that they are faster than us, but that's already, obvious. That's why we have Tailwind here. Diggersby is not the fastest Pokemon in the world. It's also not, like, the tankiest mod in the world, which is why I'm a little bit concerned. Diggersby's stats are notoriously not that great, which is why it needs the huge power in order to, like, be great. Yeah. 423 total base stat total. Not that great, to be honest, but hey, huge power is huge power. Let's see what we can do here with max strike. Good news is we don't need a Weezing. I mean, maybe a lot of you guys are like thinking, hey, why don't you just use Gigas if you want to use max strikes? You need a Weezing next to a Gigas. Looks like we're about to get Willowed here, which is unfortunate, but hey, that's life. We max strike, they max strike into the Whim, though. Well, goodbye, Whimsicott. Whimsicott kind of fulfilled its purpose, though. So in all honesty, I'm kind of content with that going down there. Unfortunately, we are going to eat a Willow in the face. Tom's throwing? Tom is throwing, huh? Okay. Secret strat time. You ready? I'm ready. Here's what we do. They're gonna protect with Weezing. Almost always, right? Weezing makes no sense here to not protect with it. So what I'm gonna do is just max strike the Gigas. Get some damage off on Gigas. Why not? You know, it helps. And click the ally switch button just to avoid a max strike for this turn, which will then give us a little bit of an upper hand here. And then next turn, we can worry about knocking out this Weezing and then, you know, proceed with the game. Congratulations. We outsmarted the Gigas player. And I'm pretty sure everyone in their right mind does not expect ally switch Calyrex, because you shouldn't, because it's only good in this specific situation. This one time that we'll ever click it. Maybe we'll click it more times today. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see. Oh, they switched to Quake though. Okay. They switched to Quake though. I was hoping that would have been a strike, not gonna lie. But since they're switching to Quake, this means that we maintain the speed control. I mean, we had the speed control anyway, but we just further maintain it. And now that they know that we have ally switch, I'm gonna side shock the Weezing, knock it out. Since they raised their special defense, we might as well do it that route. I'm gonna keep max striking though. If we knock out Weezing, then the Gigas isn't that. They go for the double. Come on, please. Relax. Double protect. Nice try though. I mean, 30% chance versus 100% chance of losing your Dynamax. I guess it's worth it in the end. But hey, we knocked out Weezing, which means the Gigas is now not a Pokemon anymore. Which means, hey, we won. In the normal max strike war, Diggersby is coming out on top, it seems. Ooh. With a little bit of crit to add flavor. That's what we like to see in our first battle at Pokésports. Nice. Oh, that is amazing. All right, Diggersby, making an appearance. I see you. See you, big bunny. In comes the Ogre. We should still be in Tailwind, I believe. And their own Calyrex. Oh, this is fun. Unfortunately, that was my last turn of Dynamax. So, oh wait, was my huge power turned off that whole time? Oh. It was. So that was just, I should have been doing a lot more than what I was doing, huh? I mean, that's good to know. I think I just go for the KO in this Ogre if I can, right? I'm gonna go for it. Wish me luck. If this is Scarfed Ogre, we outspeed still, I think. Yeah, we do. No one protecting. Calyrex getting one shot, no sash there. Where's your sash, Tom Tom? Let's see if we outspeed with Diggersby. Come on. Grenade doesn't matter. We need to outspeed with Diggersby. No! Origin! Is this a double KO for my opponent? Oh no! Calyrex hangs in there. Hold on. We're good. That could still be Scarfed though. I feel like with teams like these, you'd probably always want to go Scarf. The good news is their health is chipped. So Water Spout is their least reliable move. Or at least it's their most reliable option. But it's an unreliable move with an unreliable accuracy, hopefully, maybe. Ally Switch does nothing. We just keep Astro Barraging, and we just got to go for a KO here. I'm going to Sacred Sword because that should be low enough health to where Sacred Sword knocks out. Yeah, they are Scarfed. They connect with both, but I don't think it one-shot Zacian. Yeah, okay, good. Zacian can hang in there. We're going to clean up the victory. Honestly, though, yeah, that's right. The huge power was turned off that whole time. So that would have one-shot them all. Not all of, not Gigas, but I think it would have one-shot the Weezing that turn one. Like, dude, that I was attacking with 56 speed versus, you know, 112. It's a big difference. Anyway, on to the next. Rainia's Sun. How does Diggersby and Calyrex deal with Rainia's Sun? We Tailwind again. Thankfully, Rainia's Sun has no Tailwind. They do have Fake Out options, but they would have to lead with it, and I feel like they're not confident enough to lead with it. In terms of the back mons, I think Calyrex again is fine. I don't think I need Rillaboom just for Gastro. I don't think I need Instant just for... I mean, maybe for their Zacian, but it's not like super mandatory. I'd much rather bring my own Zacian. Now, I'm like low-key wondering how much damage will a Max Strike do to a Charizard? I mean, I don't even know how much damage Max Strike truly does, because the one time I used it, there was neutralizing gas in the field and I didn't get a huge power. And then when the neutralizing gas was gone, I got a crit. So I don't know how much damage it does. Master Ball and Grimmsnarl. Okay. Interesting. We do have Rockfall. That is an option that we can do. Because I'm pretty sure Diggersby doesn't want to take a... Like, how much is Rockfall going to do to Charizard, realistically? Like, a lot, right? I'm just going to go. I'm just going to do the buttons, you know? I'm just going to Tailwind. Do that. Wait, does Grim have Fake Out? Rinya's Sun Grims don't have Fake Out, right? They go for, like, switcheroo garbage. They withdraw the Zard. Into the what? Into the Ensign. Well, my friend, you still don't like rock moves. Rock moves are still not a friend of yours. This does kind of suck for the Intimidate drops, but what can you do, right? Oh, well. Here's the thing, though. That could still be a Charty Berry Charizard. And I think I should swap in my Calyrex after I get this Tailwind up. Now they're definitely not going to Fake Out here, yeah. There's no point in switching out and faking out. Like, what's the point? Got Tailwind up. They set up Light Screen. Okay, so I think they think the Intimidate is going to be enough to stop my Diggersby, which it probably could be, right? It's not like Diggersby is a pushover. But that's damage if I've ever seen it, especially on Incineroar. Nice. That is honestly amazing. Okay, now what we do is, do we attack the Ensign? Not with the Diggersby. I think we switch it on over. We go for the strike into the Grimmy spot. Let's smack this Ensign with a nice neutral Moonblast. They're gonna double swap into who now? Into Groudon. Listen, if you keep swapping, you're just gonna lose health. But okay, they swap into Groudon. Groudon still doesn't appreciate a Moonblast, and it's gonna be -1. Okay, well, yeah, like I said, they're the switcheroo garbage. They're giving me Iron Ball, taking my Life Orb. Fine, you did it. You're making my bunny a little bit weaker over time. Nice crit. Hey, take what we can get, man. Here's a nice Max Strike now into the Grimmsnarl spot. Let's see how much it does. That's without Life Orb, so I'm sure with Life Orb that would have knocked it out, which is pretty impressive. They haven't clicked Reflect yet, which is a little bit interesting. I'm gonna Max Strike that Grim spot again. Or I should Moonblast that Grim spot, because regardless... Actually, I'm going to double into that Grim spot, because no matter what, that'll result in a good outcome. If they swap in Zard, I'll get a Max Strike on a Zard. If they don't, then I'll KO the Grim, and then my Max Strike will get relocated onto the Groudon. Hey, listen, I'm still doing work with this Dynamax. You're about to have your second restricted at half HP. You have an instant at like 20 HP left. But keep in mind, they have a Zard... The bunny wants you guys to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and throw millions of dollars at it. What the heck? The bunny is hitting every crit in every game. 1 in 24 chance. Hello. Well then. I honestly don't even know what my opponent does at this point. We do have Encore on Whim. So if they Fake Out, then we just lock the instant onto Fake Out. Oh no, we can't. It's a dark type. Rip. Rest in peace. We stopped Tailwind up, so let's just click. Oh no, they're gonna... I'm gonna click it. Like, at this point... I could still lose this. I should not get cocky, because I could still very well lose this. Because they're gonna Fake Out, right? They're gonna Fake Out my... I mean, are they gonna Fake Out my -2 Diggersby? Could be. The issue here is The Zard could theoretically win this on its own. That's how dumb Charizard is, and that's how dumb Dynamax is. Well, let's see how this plays out. This fake out, who are they faking out? It's gonna be the Whim spot. They're gonna E-button me out. Honestly, I don't want to be E-buttoned right about now. Because I don't want to switch into either one of these. Awkward. I think I need the Calyrex more than the Zacian to win the game, because I at least get a second hit off with Calyrex, maybe. Depending on whether or not there's wildfire in the field, and there definitely will be probably this turn. Well, maybe here they airstreamed first, which means my Zacian can live another turn. They airstreamed. Oh, okay, that is what happened. They're gonna let me rock slide. I understand this is -2, but clearly my bunny likes to crit things, so don't believe the -2 thing. Oh, they're Life Orb too? Okay, no Charty. Decent damage. Honestly, I'll take that. Because now I put my opponent a little bit with their back pinned against the wall. They can KO one of my mons. They cannot KO both. And honestly, with the Whim in the back, I could set up Tailwind again later on. So that's honestly pretty cool. But like I said before, they can't KO both my mons. And both my mons can KO their Zard right now. Battle was canceled. They realize it. They realize it. They're not even playing the game. 2 wins with the first Diggersby team. So with that said, let's go ahead and get you guys the rental code for the first team, but make sure to stick around to check out the second team. And this is the first rental code for the Calyrex-Shadow team. Honestly, I got no complaints so far. I'm actually excited to see, I said Calyrex-Shadow team. This is the Diggersby team with Calyrex-Shadow on it. I'm excited to see what the Diggersby team can do with an Ogre on it. I know Ogre just is notoriously a very good Pokemon, very strong. It's probably better into Rinya, I'd feel. But hey, somehow we won that Rinya match, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, with that said, let's get on to the next team. Okay, new team. Very similar, but still new. Into Kyurem White. I mean, we have Zacian, which is cool. They do only have 1 Intimidate, which is even cooler. Diggersby though, I think we do bring it. I think it comes to the battle. I think Ogre can also come to this battle. But I think that Whims and Ogre lead here. I don't think they lead Rilla. I just don't. And I think everything else on the team is weak or neutral to a Water Spout. So that's what we go ahead and do. I will bring Diggersby Zacian in the back. The thing is, the issue with the Ogre that I'm seeing immediately in comparison to the Calyrex-Shadow is that Diggersby shares a common weakness to Rillaboom, right? Because of the ground typing. And this team does have Incin. I probably could have brought Incin to deal with the Rilla, but I didn't because I wanted damage with my Zacian. And versus this team, I'm definitely gonna need some Tailwind action going, man. There's like no way we win this unless I get Tailwind going. So let's see. Let's see what our friend wants to lead with. I'm definitely not gonna Dynamax my Ogre unless I find it absolutely and incredibly necessary. Also, I lose if they lead with Rilla. Aleki and something. Aleki Kyurem. This is fine. Because our goal here isn't to KO anything, it's to do damage. But at the same time, Rilla does have great synergy with Ogre because you can switch into electric moves. I won't right now because I want to make sure that the Kyurem is low enough health to where I can knock it out with a move, you know? Yeah, so we just Water Spout here. I haven't looked at EVs yet, so I hope that I'm faster than Aleki. I should be, I think. The Dynamax is something in an Ultra Ball. It's always going to be the Kyurem in this situation. I don't... They have to know something I don't. Does Ogre not outspeed Aleki? I mean, I am an Assault Vested Ogre, so it is possible that I won't outspeed Aleki. Helping Hand! This is not good. There's my Tailwind. Yes! Get out of here, Tom. What is that nonsense? It does a KO, but I'm not trying to KO. Remember that. Helping Hand on Kyurem, though? Wild. Absolutely wild. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, we're okay. Oh, that's a sniff away from going down. Cool. I'm gonna go into Zacian. Because I got nothing to lose. I think Kyurem's low enough health to where a Sacred Sword can knock it out too. So just in case they're instant swaps, we can... They have an instant, right? They do have an instant. So just in case they're instant swaps, we do this. We Moonblast, and we Sacred. There's absolutely nothing Kyurem can do to... Okay. The thing is, like, their Kyurem has been relegated to just a helping hand bot. So you just turn your restricted to the helping hand bot. So that's not a really great look for Kyurem, you know? All right, you preserved your Regilucky. The thing is, Regilucky goes down next turn to Life Orb no matter what. I almost don't even want to commit to knocking it out with something. No, they got a fake out here. Is the fake out on the whim or is the fake out on the Zacian? No matter what, I double in. It doesn't matter. Bada bing and bada bing. No matter what, Alecki goes down, whether they fake out one or not. We're both in Tailwind. We both outspeed the Alecki. They fake up my whim. This is actually ideal because my eject button's gonna proc here. And honestly, I'm loving the whim with eject button, not gonna lie. It doesn't even have switcheroo. It's just eject button to reposition, and it's so convenient sometimes, like this. Like, I just got my Dynamax Pokemon in for free, and I now preserve my Tailwind in the back for whenever I need it. Like, it's so amazing. I love eject button Whimsicott. That's what I'm like realizing. Now, was that Behemoth Blade overkill? Absolutely. But who cares? Not me. Now, there is a little bit of an issue here. The issue being that the Rilla does have Grassy Glide to grass my Glide. And I don't like that very much. Yveltal coming out? Okay. My biggest concern is Rilla. I don't think Rilla one-shots me, and Rilla can't Dynamax, though. So what this means is Max Strike onto Rilla and play rough onto you, right? I'm not too concerned about Yveltal because we have the whim in the back with Moonblast and Tailwind, so worst comes to worst, we can, you know, at least hit it with a Fairy type move. Big old Diggersby. Late game Dynamax always feels so good. They're like, no, they brought the Diggersby. It's here. Player off actually connects for the first time in my life. That's incredible. We're knocking out the Yveltal. Does this Diggersby take the life of a Rillaboom right here, right now? They didn't glide, by the way. Wild. Well, you guys want to see Rillaboom disappear? There it is. Rillaboom is now gone. Undefeated with both Diggersby teams so far. We have one more battle and then the rental code for this one. Okay, Diggersby versus Mudsdale. Who is the better ground type? You don't see Mudsdale every day, and I'm honestly wondering what Mudsdale is even doing here. It's like so random on this team. It's like they took the most popular Zacian Yveltal team and it's like, oh, I guess Mudsdale's over here. Tailwind ruins them again, though. Honestly, I think we do the same thing as last game because I don't think they lead with Rilla. Rilla lead is always so strange to me. So I think Whim eject button. No, not Whim eject button. Whim with eject button, I guess, but we don't really click eject button. With the same thing as last game, honestly. Same thing as last game. We go in with the lead since we know we outspeed Alecki now with Tailwind, which is amazing. We go in with the Tailwind, go in with the Water Spout, go in with the hopefully, you know, half-ish health on everything, maybe some KOs here and there. And then bring in Zacian sweep, bring in Diggersby sweep. Let's see how this goes. Hold their Dynamax till the very end. Neither one of these two Mons wants to eat a Water Spout, let me tell ya. All right, Whims and Ogre coming out on the field. No fake out leads for them as well. Man, it's like, why does no one expect the Ogre lead? Like, you got no weather on your team. I have nothing stopping me from leading Ogre. Yeah, we just Tailwind. And then we Water Spout. And then if they decide to click Protect here, we hit them with the best of one cheese and click Encore. Encore is so mean on Whimsicott, man. It's like, it's rough. It's like almost rude. Okay, we can't lose our undefeated streak with this team. Not yet. Not yet. If we can get 4 wins in this episode, then I don't even know what to tell you guys. Diggerby's broken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they see the writing on the walls here. I mean, who can blame them? They're staring at down the face of a massive water cannon. No protects on their side of the field. No Dynamaxes on their side of the field. Here's a water spout. Wow, double secret sash? Okay, no, actual sash and then secret sash on Zacian. There's the E-web. Fine. Fine by me, Tom. Question is, did they go for the Whim spot here or did they go for the Ogre spot here? My guess is that they went for the Ogre spot here. So I should be okay to switch into a Zacian, I'd like to think. Or I switch in Diggersby and click Rock Slide next turn. I like that idea better. Hopefully Diggersby doesn't go down here or else I have no Dynamax except Whimsicott. Which will be kind of rough. They play rough into the Ogre. Good. Good, good, good. Ogre did its job. We traded 1 Ogre for 2 of their Pokemon. I will take it. Now we go into our own Zacian here. Like, we got all the right Pokemon on the field. Now we actually... I still don't think we have to Dynamax here. We should hold it for an extra turn if we can, right? Okay, but I have to go for a horsepower because I'm not going to go for a 90% miss. I'd rather go for a 95% miss. Even though both result in me missing. I'm going to Sacred in case they swap an Incin. Oh, but they have Yveltal, right? So should I be Rock Sliding just because they have Yveltal? I mean, I guess so. At this point of the game, I guess so. And I will Sacred on who swaps an Incin. Zacian. Zacian's also the likely Protect user right now. Nope, no Protect. Cool. And no swaps either. They just kind of accepted defeat there. Do we outspeed now? No, we don't, right? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh. We might have to switch to reset that, not gonna lie. It depends on what they have in the back. We got rid of their Zacian, which is good news. And we connect with Rockside, which is good news. I mean, realistically, we could also just max strike something, and then we'll be right back to where we were. And Diggersby still has Tailwind speed going. The problem with Diggersby is that it's just, in general, not that fast. Sends out Yveltal now. Is a -1 Zacian too slow here? Then Rillaboom. We know that we can outspeed Rillaboom. We are still in Tailwind. Do we outspeed Yveltal? Why do I feel like I've been in this situation before? Didn't this just happen last game? Okay. We click those buttons. We could hold and click Protect. Yeah, that's good because it'll lower their speed. They could Dynamax though. They haven't Dynamaxed yet, so maybe they can raise their speed right back up. But let's ignore that fact for now. Because we do have Tailwind in the back. I don't want to throw it away. With the Tailwind in the back, we at least put enough pressure on their Pokemon that they have to click Airstreams. Man, Diggersby is so cute. He has his hands in his pockets. His little fluff pocket. I like how the different direction they went with Diggersby and compared to Lopunny. Like, Lopunny is like absolute bait. Diggersby, it's like, let me get the grimiest looking rabbit I can find. Here we are. We got double fists on its head. They're gonna Dynamax something. That's a Pokeball. Wait, that could be Rilla. Oh, it's not good. Okay, I would much rather have the Yveltal than Rilla, because Rilla could probably one-shot my Diggersby. I'm not so sure about Yveltal. Maybe if it's Life Orb, it can. But my goal here is to just knock out the Rillaboom. All right, let's protect with Zacian since we're about to get fake outed anyway. Yep. Wow. And we do outspeed, which means we'll outspeed next turn too. And we know that this can one-shot a Rilla, apparently. Nice. We're learning about our damage calcs. Now, who did the Yveltal decide to smack? It is going to smack my Diggersby, but hey, guess what? It's fine. Because like I said before, Diggersby is outspeeding unless Tailwind runs out this turn, and it's also Life Orb. Okay. The more you know. Life Orb, Life Orb. I just have to keep max striking though. Yeah, we have Tailwind for one more turn. We max strike again. And then we Behemoth Blade again. And that should be dead Yveltal. Hopefully the Yveltal has no protect. I mean, it should definitely guard right now if it isn't planning on doing so. I mean, if I was really smart and I'm not. They didn't guard. Never mind. Take it back. Apparently, I don't need to be smart. Yikes. Okay, that's a lot of health. Also, here's a bunny. I can't believe we just got 4 wins with Diggersby. Like, what is Series 12 anymore? I'm not low ladder. These were, like, top 500 games. All of them. Like, I'll wait here and prove it to you guys. I am not low ladder. That's incredible. I honestly can't even begin to fathom how Diggersby is even doing this in Series 12. That I was see 370 there. And then we are now 261. Like Diggersby though, like what can I say? Let's get you guys that last rental code. And here is the final rental code for the Diggersby teams with an S. Thank you so much, Sjoerdjje or SJD. Give me a nickname. I can't pronounce that. And also Duraludex for making these 2 teams. I do greatly appreciate it. Probably the most fun I've had in the channel in like about, I'd say a week. I'd say this was the highlight of the week was this team. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Make sure to check out their stuff down below in the description as well. And give this team a try on the ladder. It's actually pretty fun. I'm Kevin, Pokésports. Have a great night. Thanks for watching and peace out. Bye-bye.